All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking something pretty unique, the launch message of a brand new educational space called TradeOptima FX. Now, you know how trading channels usually have these super long-winded, hyped-up introductions? Well, this inaugural message is exactly 70 words long. Yep, just 70 words. We're going to completely deconstruct this incredibly concise message to figure out exactly what's being promised to aspiring and active traders like us. So, to kick things off, let's zero in on a really bold claim pulled right from the middle of their text. Strategies that actually work in the real world. Boom. That sets the stakes immediately, right? I mean, think about how much trading advice out there exists entirely in a vacuum. You read a textbook, you look at this beautifully clean, historically cherry-picked chart, and man, it looks like a piece of cake. But then you actually sit down at your terminal, the market goes crazy, and suddenly all that perfectly clean theory just completely falls apart. By explicitly promising strategies that work in the real world, the creator is basically saying, hey, this channel is built on purely pragmatic, actionable value. It's about surviving when the market is an absolute chaotic mess, not just when conditions are textbook perfect. Moving back to the start, the creator actually opens the whole message by saying, I am thrilled to launch this channel today. And, that word thrilled really captures this genuine excitement about building a dedicated space specifically for traders. This isn't just some reluctant side hustle, it's clearly a passion project. By officially naming the space TradeOptima FX, they're establishing a really professional, signal-free educational environment. It honestly reads like a direct invitation to just step away from all the noisy, crazy social media trading hype and step into a focused, calm classroom setting. Now, if you look closely at the source text, the creator says, if you are looking for clear, no-nonsense content on XAUUSD analysis, you are in the right place. And just for a quick bit of context here, XAUUSD represents the exchange rate between gold and the US dollar. By zoning in strictly on this single ticker, they are making a massive promise: depth over shallow breadth. They're not trying to boil the ocean and cover every single stock, bond, or random crypto token out there. No way. They are hyper-focusing, absolutely promising mastery of one specific financial instrument. So, how are they actually going to teach us about this specific asset? Well, the source text lays out three core pillars. First up, clear content. Look, trading is inherently complicated, right? It definitely doesn't need to be made worse by a bunch of confusing, totally unnecessary jargon. Second, they promise a no-nonsense approach. This totally ties back to cutting out the fluff and just getting straight down to the mechanics. And third, disciplined trading strategies. I love this part because notice how they don't say get rich quick or foolproof. No, they specifically use the word disciplined. These three pillars are designed to slice right through the immense noise of the trading industry and deliver structured insights that actually rely on rules and focus instead of just raw emotion and guesswork. But how often are we actually getting these disciplined approach? Well, the text makes a very direct commitment. Every week, we will break down practical concepts. And honestly, consistency in output is just as vital as consistency in strategy. The creator is locking in a weekly educational cadence, which really reinforces that this channel is leaving pure theory in the dust and moving straight into continuous practical application. Think about it. The market changes literally every single week, so the real-world application of these concepts has to be updated and analyzed weekly too. It's essentially an ongoing curriculum designed to keep you totally engaged with current market realities. Now, the absolute anchor of this entire message, the real so what of it all, comes when the creator states, my goal is to help you build a consistent routine. Literally everything we've talked about so far, the gold analysis, the clear content, the weekly breakdowns, it all serves this one singular purpose. Because, let's be real, the biggest difference between a struggling trader and a wildly successful one isn't some secret magic indicator, it's routine, it's pure consistency. TradeOptima FX is connecting its ultimate goal directly to your personal ambition. They're promising to give you the mental and strategic architecture you need to show up to the markets the exact same focused way, day in and day out. And to actually help you build that routine, the source text wraps up with a super clear set of instructions. The creator maps out three exact, actionable steps to take you from just being a passive viewer into an active participant. Step 1, hit the subscribe button. Step 2, click the bell icon so you literally never miss one of those weekly updates. And step 3, let them know in the comments what topics you actually want to see. Now, this isn't just your standard boilerplate sign-off. In the context of everything we've just unpacked, it is a genuine call for active participation. It's the creator saying, hey, I'm showing up every week, now you need to do your part. By asking for comments, they're transforming this whole thing from a boring one-way lecture into a highly dynamic community.
Which brings us perfectly to our final point, and honestly, a direct challenge to you. The creator asks, what topic do you want to see first? But you know what? I want to take that one step further as we wrap up this explainer. If this channel is really going to help you build a disciplined, consistent routine in the real world, what's stopping you from having that right now? Seriously, what is your biggest trading blind spot? Is it your risk management? Is it totally misreading volatility? Or is it simply just struggling to stick to your own rules? As you jump into this new community and gear up for their very first weekly breakdown, I challenge you to answer that question for yourself today. Because knowing exactly what you need to fix, well, that's the absolute first step to actually fixing it.